Hey everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about my updated travel bag. So I am headed out for 2 weeks on business and then visiting my sister in New York. And so I figured I would put together my travel bag and show you guys what I am bringing on this trip. I am going to preface this heavily with no one should bring this much makeup with them when they travel, but I totally do. And the worst part is I know my sister and I are definitely gonna go shopping at like Sephora and Ulta for sure, and then I'm gonna come home with even more makeup, but this is the curse of wanting to have multiple options when you are traveling. I also really like filming these videos because I feel like if I pack something in here, generally speaking, it's like one of my favorite products that I have been loving recently. So this is a great way to not only do my travel bag, but also all of my favorite thingamabobs. So let's go ahead and get started. There isn't a specific order in how I did this, by the way. This is just kind of in general how I packed it. So let's go ahead and start with some of the larger powder items. This is my Inglot palette that I purchased and put together myself. It's a little bit messy, as you can imagine, because this is the main thing that I travel with. So it has two different bronzers from Inglot, and then it has 4 different Benefit blushes, which Benefit blushes are actually some of my favorite blushes on the market. I just really hate the packaging, as I've talked about before, I think. And so I depot all of them and put them into a Z palette or an Inglot magnetic palette. That way I can just bring them with me when I travel. And then I have a small version of Benefit's Hoola bronzer and then their cookie highlighter, which I absolutely love. This middle one in here that's gotten quite dusty as well, this is actually their cream highlight. I might actually take this one out because I don't like it that much, and I have another liquid cream highlight that I am bringing with me. So we'll just make that quick edit there. One thing I wanted to know about the cookie highlight, you're probably thinking right now, like, you're bringing one powder highlight? That's absurd. That's how much I like.
What I'm thinking.
You know me so well. That is how good the cookie highlight is. I don't mind wearing this for weeks on end because it's just so beautiful. It is one of those more icy highlights, and so if I was in the mood for going for something that was a little bit more subtle, then I might bring along another highlight as well. But like, I'm never in the mood for a subtle highlight, and so something like this always fits the bill. And then the eyeshadow palette that has won a spot in my travel bag. So I will be traveling with the Vive Essential palette. I freaking love this palette. It's so, so good. The mirror on this is fantastic as well, so I like traveling with it. It's got all of your neutral shades in here. If you need to amp it up for something like a dinner time event or anything like that, you certainly can. If you need to just throw something like Delicious in your crease and use it as like a quick bronzer, give you a little bit of definition, you certainly can. And so this is just a lovely, lovely palette to bring. Ever since I've discovered Vive, I feel like I've just really, really enjoyed all their products. Okay, moving on. Okay, so these are my complexion products for the most part. I have my Clinique Hydrating Jelly Anti-Pollution and also my Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisture Broad Spectrum Moisturizer, just because I need my SPF. And then in terms of eye creams, I have 2, only because I'm rapidly running out of the Origins ginseng one, so I totally anticipate finishing this one and then being able to throw it away. And then in that place, I have Jence's Pink Lotus Peptide Renewal Eye Cream, also in my kit just in case. And then in terms of primers, I have the Tom Ford Emotion Proof Eye Primer, which is a fantastic primer. If you haven't tried this one yet, I would definitely recommend it. And I also have the NYX Glitter Primer. The reason why I'm traveling with a glitter primer this time around is because the Vive palette, most of the glitter shimmer shades in there do require a glitter primer. That's kind of just how I like to wear that eyeshadow. So I made sure to pack that. And then in terms of face primers, I have Tarte's Base Tape, which is their hydrating primer, and also Hourglass's Veil Mineral Primer. And then I have a travel size version of the Glossier CoconutBomb.com, which I really, really like. If you haven't checked out Glossier's bomb.coms, I would definitely recommend doing that. They have a bunch of different flavors. I recently also got the mango one, which smells amazing, but the coconut one will always have like a very special place in my heart because it just smells so good. Let's go ahead and talk about more complexion products. My 2 favorite traveling foundations of all time. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow, L'Oreal Pro Matte. If I need my foundation to stay on for freaking forever, this is what I use. The Pro Matte is well, it says it in the name, it's infallible. So this is definitely what I will bring with me. It's amazing. It's also transfer resistant, which if you're going to be wearing masks and stuff while you're flying, this is super, super helpful to have. And then on the days where I feel like my skin might need a little bit more TLC, a little bit more glow versus being matte, then I really like the Pro Glow. And then on the days when I feel like being extra, you can combine them and they make a really, really nice foundation together. We also have 2 concealers as well. This is the Tom Ford Emotion Proof Concealer. One of my favorite concealers to bring on travel of all time. First of all, because of the small packaging, and also because this lasts through frickin' everything. It doesn't matter if it's raining, snowing, whatever, drizzling, hailing, I guess maybe. This will stay on your face. It is literally waterproof. It's so, so good. And then on the days where I feel like I need lots of coverage, because when you're traveling, things just look weird. The Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Concealer is really good. The 3 cream liquid products, actually these are not cream products, I take that back. The 3 liquid complexion products that I have with me in terms of like bronzer, blush, and highlight are from L'Oreal Pro Glow. This is their concealer that they don't have anymore. I am actually in the process of trying to research which one has replaced the Pro Glow concealer, so stay tuned on that, but I love this for contouring out my face. This is the Vive Skin Dew for highlight. I freaking can't live without this product now. It has to go with me wherever I go. I feel very, very lost without it now. It's amazing. I've talked about it so much on this channel, but again, it's a recurring theme. If you've heard about all of these products before on my channel, I feel like that it's me trying to tell you something, right? Like, it's so good. And then for a liquid blush, I have Ciate's Dewy Blush Glossy Cheek Tint in the color Coconut. Absolutely love this as well. So these are for the days where I'm just kind of like, throw something on. I don't really care if it lasts all day. That's what these are for. And then of course I have my setting spray from Urban Decay. This is their all-nighter setting spray. Super, super awesome. Moving on to the next compartment that we have here, which are other face powders and lip products. The 2 lip glosses that I'm bringing with me are Tom Ford. The first one is Bare Ass, which I have talked about before on my channel, and then the other one is the Sunlust Lip, which is, it looks like this yellow gloss, but it turns into the most beautiful peachy nude on your lips. Freaking love this. So, so good. And then the 2 lipsticks that I'm bringing with me are from Vive as well. I have Vive and it's literally the color Vive and the color Treasure. Both of these provide that perfect, perfect nude lip. And then to combine with those, I also have from Vive their lip definer in Velvet Sands. I cannot get enough of this lip liner. It's that perfect brownish nude shade. Yeah, this is my absolute favorite and it wears really, really well, totally foolproof. The 3 face products that I am going to be bringing with me are, as you probably guessed, the CoverGirl Advanced Radiance Powder for setting under my eyes, and then I do have a little travel size version of the Tarte Shape Tape Powder, which I have grown to really, really like in the past couple of months. And then just in case that is not foolproof enough, I also have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish in the shade Medium. And we're getting close to the end here because this is the last compartment that I have. I recognize that I haven't really talked about my brushes, but I just want to tell you really quick that you better believe that the brushes that I'll be bringing with me are from LaRousse, and they will be stored in this brush holder, which is their Ready set. So just quick shout out to them for creating the best brushes. Yeah, if you're looking for a travel set, LaRousse is the way to go. The last compartment are mostly eye products, and this is the part where I bet everyone's going like, if it wasn't excessive before, it's excessive now, but just trust the process, okay? All right, in terms of mascaras, I have with me 5. Oh boy. Okay, I only brought 1 highlight, so it's fine. It's fine that there's 5. All right, the first one is my favorite CoverGirl Lash Primer. I do really wish that the packaging on this wasn't as bulky, but that's just how CoverGirl does their stuff. My most recent favorite mascara, this is YSL Lash Clash. I have been reaching for this every single day. Can't get enough of it. Tom Ford Emotion Proof Mascara. If you are looking for a waterproof mascara that's going to give you big, long lashes, this is totally it. And plus, this lasts through everything. And then I can't travel without this one. This is the NYX Worth the Hype Black Mascara. It's so good. I mean, from a perspective of like, is it better than the YSL Lash Clash? I would say that they perform very, very differently. Their formulas are very different, but I like both of them equally. And then the MAC Extended Play Giga Black Lash, which I use exclusively on my lower lashes. So those are all the mascaras. So again, going back to the theme of I'm crazy and I like options. Here are the two eyeliners that I am bringing with me. The first one is Charlotte Tilbury's Pillow Talk eyeliner. So great if you want to just do a very casual cat eye, smoke it out a little bit and be on your way. Really, really good. This is a new one for me. This is the All Day Intense Gel Eyeliner. I really like this. I have this in the shade Rich Black, as most of my eyeliners are actually black because I just enjoy putting them in my waterline. For me, I think it helps emphasize and just kind of define my eyes. So if you are someone that's kind of more into that, that's just generally how I do my makeup. I really, really like the performance of this Almay eyeliner. If you haven't checked it out yet, I would highly recommend it. And then of course I have my Lauren Conrad liquid liner. I actually just realized that you can't purchase this anymore. I don't know what is going on with her brand. The Instagram page has like this huge mosaic thing on her feed where it basically just says something exciting is coming in 2022. And I'm like, bros, we're like already in March, so I don't understand kind of what is happening. But in terms of my highest performing liquid liner right now that I really, really like, it is the Lauren Conrad eyeliner. Hopefully, I don't know, like she comes back or yeah, anyway, so sorry to talk about an eyeliner that you can't currently purchase, but if you are looking for something that's like comparable in performance, I would highly recommend the Physicians Formula Eye Booster Serum Liquid Liner that I've also talked about before on this channel. And then I have 3 cream eyeshadow sticks. So if you have watched my Instagram recently, I've been addicted to doing like just cream eyeshadow looks on a regular basis. I think they're so much fun. So the 3 that I have with me, they're all from different brands. This one is from Makeup Forever in the shade Jungle. This is like the best olive cream eyeshadow. Oh, it's so, so pretty. So if there's ever a day where I kind of want to go a little bit more intense and smoky, I'll definitely use something like this. And then I have my By Terry Ombre Black Star in Misty Rock. This one is more of like a brown, taupey, pinkish, purpley cream eyeshadow. It's a very, very unique color. There really isn't anything on the market that is very similar to it. And so for that reason and that reason alone, I was like, I'm probably going to wake up one day and be like, you know what I wish I had with me? I wish I had my By Terry cream eyeshadow stick. And so I was like, I'll just bring it. And then the third one is from Mally Beauty. This is their Mahogany eyeshadow. I have been using this one as well pretty regularly, I would say. This is actually the one that I featured on my Instagram stories. You can see that it is just a taupey, really, really deep brown shade. So again, really good for defining my eyes. And then we're going to finish up with brow products. The first one is the Glossier Brow Flick in the shade Brown. This has been my favorite pen for doing my brows lately. I just think it's really good. And then also the Glossier Boy Brow, which is their brow gel, also I think in the shade Brown as well. If you are looking for a brow gel that holds your eyebrows up, this is an incredible brow gel to go check out. I did recently, no, that's not true. It wasn't recent. I did get my brows laminated. They are slowly returning back to normal, and so that is why I feel like I need a brow gel that is really going to kind of just stick there and really hold my, I was going to say my lashes, but that's not right. That really can hold my brow hairs in place. And then of course I cannot not travel with this. This is the Tom Ford Brow Sculptor in the color Taupe. I freaking love this eyebrow pencil. It's amazing, lasts all day, so good. I forgot to mention, the most important thing that I always travel with, and this usually just goes into like my brush kit as well, but I have to talk about it, is a mascara lash separator. In the event that you are traveling, I don't know, things just always get a little bit wonky when you're traveling, when you're doing your makeup. I definitely have that moment where like I overdo my mascara and I'm like, oh my god, what are you doing? Your lashes are looking like a cyclops. That is when a lash separator like this comes into play. I will also say that I feel like hotels, like hotel air seems to be dry, and so when you're used to doing your mascara at a certain rate, I feel like sometimes they dry a little bit faster than you're used to, which can result to clumping if you then try to add a little bit more or add an extra coat of mascara. So I always have a lash separator with me. This one is from Morphe. This is their M221 lash separator. Probably one of the most important things that I also pack when I travel. So okay, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you enjoyed kind of seeing what my favorites are and then also what is in my travel bag. I anticipate that this is essentially what I will be bringing with me in pretty much all of 2022 when I travel. So yeah, hope this was helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to like and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye!
What about sandstorms?
I don't want. I'm gonna get no, don't sing it. I'm gonna get copyrighted. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have a monetized channel, so.
That's true. In that case.
In that case. Don't keep singing.